It all started in 1939, just before the outbreak of World War II. A man named Don Post manufactured the very first latex masks, in the likeness of Hitler, Stalin, and Mussolini. He called them the Dictator line, and they sold like hotcakes. To keep up with the public's demand, Don opened up Don Post Studios, located in sunny California. In the 40s and the 50s, Don Post found success in making masks for monster movies such as Frankenstein and the Mummy. They first started out as half-faced, then they started to make full-headed masks that they're famous for. To make a mask, the company first draws out a character on a piece of paper and draws its profile. Then they pick its color and the option of the hair. Then they sculpt the character out of clay, whether it be oil or water clay. Then it is molded in plaster and split into two halves. When the two halves dry, the mold is put back together and liquid latex is poured in. It's left in up there onto the top to allow the latex to soak in the plaster's pores. Then after 20 minutes, it is poured out. After drying, the latex skin is removed and it becomes your mask. After it's painted and haired, it's ready to be shipped out. Don Post also did work for the movie industry, such as Invasion of the Body Snatchers and This Island Earth. This newfound success led to the production of a line of detailed likenesses of the Universal monsters. This included, but was not limited to, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Mummy, the Metaluna Mutant from This Island Earth, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Mr. Hyde, the Mole Man from the Mole People, the Phantom of the Opera, Dracula, the Mad Doctor, King Kong, and the Creature of the Black Lagoon. These were kept in production throughout the 1960s through the 1990s, all in slightly different forms. The originals sell today for hundreds of dollars. In 1968, Don Post made a smaller scale of King Kong, although still huge, for the Movieland Wax Museum in Canada. Don Post also found its way into magazines such as Forrest J. Ackerman's Monsters of Filmland. In the 1970s, Don Post found more success with the 1978 film Halloween. The producers, Deborah Hill and Tommy Lee Wallace, used a Captain Kirk mask made for the Star Trek line. The masks didn't really sell well, but when they painted it white, it was magic. Don Post went on to make extras for its sequel in 1981, although they were not used. In the third sequel in 1983, which is totally unrelated to the previous story, Don Post made a pumpkin mask just for the film along with some existing masks like the skull and the witch. They made many masks for the film, and most that were sold in stores may have seen some screen time in the movie. In addition, a couple scenes were filmed on location at Don Post Studios. In 1979, Don Post passed away, and his son took over to continue his legacy. By the 1990s, Don Post Studios started to decline, and there were rumors that they would be bought out. Quality declined because production had shifted to China, and the masks were not very detailed, nor were they last nearly as long as they used to. But then in 1999, Don Post Studios re-released the calendar masks, which included all the previous Universal characters. They were of collector's quality and were made in the US of very thick latex. Many collectors consider this the last big thing Don Post accomplished before it sadly merged with the Paper Magic Company to produce low-quality products. But as of 2011, Don Post is starting to make a comeback, competing with newer companies with higher standards of quality. Don Post was re-releasing many old designs from the 80s, along with new ones of course, and they'll be re-releasing the pumpkin, the skull, and the witch from Halloween 3. The collector's sets will be made in the US. As for the future, hopefully this company with the golden past can enter a new age where quality beats quantity. Since you liked the whole thing, here's some nice bloopers and outtakes. In the 40s and the 50s, Don Post found success in making
Come on!
This included but not limited to Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Mummy, the Thank you for putting up with, watching our video.